Hi, this is Tolec for the Andromeda Council. Today is Saturday, June the 18th, 2016. And I'm talking to you today because just yesterday I did a re-release of the formal official announcement for the 2016 Transformational Shift Conference coming up this October, the 21st through the 23rd. And I did that because I needed to make an adjustment for a couple of new speakers that are joining us. The real reason for my message to you today is that I wanted you to hear from me firsthand, not in a promotional setting, but from me personally, why I feel it's important that any of you who might be interested do in fact attend this conference. There are going to be some incredibly gifted minds, some really talented people from throughout this country, and actually in England as well. Simon Parkes is going to join us from England on the big screen TV on Saturday night. And the people we will have joining us have incredible gifts. There's a gentleman like Michael Lloyd Brown of Sedona who has a practice up there. He's regressed hundreds, if not thousands, of people who have had real-time, life-altering experiences in terms of their own meetings with extraterrestrials. He'll be telling those stories. Michael himself has had his own paranormal experiences. Mark Kimmel, he's a man who I consider to be a good friend, and he has had contact with people from his galaxy, the Andromeda Galaxy, for most of his adult life. He'll be speaking at length about his experiences. Stuart Swerdlow will be there. He also has had early life extraterrestrial experiences, worked for the government, probably knows things that he does know that shouldn't be talking about. But Stuart will be there. Jim Nichols, incredible researcher. Then, of course, there's Yvonne Palermo, who back in 2011, I think it was a terrible car accident, that she had a near-death experience, is recovering from a traumatic brain injury, and because of the near-death experience, part of it, she has a whole new personality, a whole new set of gifts that she's never had before, including the fact that when she passed over during that near death, she saw and experienced many planets, saw many beings, and she will share this experience with you and what her life has been like since that near-death experience. And at least 3, maybe 4 very gifted, very knowledgeable Native Americans led by Grandmother Silverstar. Now, Grandmother Silverstar is probably the preeminent Native American wisdom keeper regarding star knowledge and regarding the information that her ancestors from the Pleiades have shared with her and Chief Golden Light Eagle, I believe. But suffice it to say that Grandmother Silverstar will now be the new Native American keynote speaker. She will be providing formal conference opening statements and sacred words, if you will, on Friday evening, which I'm sure will be incredible. We're going to have a couple of gentlemen playing Native American flute. I'll be one of them. I'll probably play for about 10 minutes. But the other gentleman will be one of 2 men who I know are in fact have been named Native American Musician of the Year, have received those awards. And they're both native to Arizona. One is in San Carlos and the other is in Sedona. Either one or both of them will play. The other person that will be speaking that has Native American heritage, there's actually 2. Itasha Tashina, fascinating woman. She's had her DNA checked, and she knows that she has a percentage of her DNA, her blood, is Apache. And there are a couple other things mixed in there. But Natasha told me in a recent conversation that scientists have told her that in excess of 80% of her DNA is essentially off planet. They can find no human references to her unique gene combination in her body from any people on planet Earth. None. That in and of itself is just an amazing story, that we have one woman who is by all accounts a Native American, looks a Native American with Apache blood, and yet 80+% of the rest of her body is comprised of someone whose heritage is originally from the Arcturian star system. And then add in Jerry Wills. Now Jerry I've known for many, many years, since the mid-90s. Over the last, I think, 10 to 12 years at least, he's been running expeditions down to Chile and Peru, to sacred sites, doing excavations. Jerry himself, his story is highly unique. He's not from this planet at all. He is from the Tau Ceti star system. Not his spirit essence, but Jerry, his body, he himself is from the Tau Ceti star system. And he has some amazing stories to tell about what he's found down in South America. Cindy Crawford has had amazing interdimensional experiences and is a sculptor of ET, different ET extraterrestrials, a sculptor of their busts, of interesting faces, lioness faces, other types. Dan Brock, who is an interdimensional traveler, will be speaking at the conference, as will Donna, Civil War Spirit woman, who's not only my adopted sister on planet, but she's actually my sister from the planet Dakota. These people and more, who are just gifted people, will be all contributing to this conference. And they'll be providing their knowledge and their insights in terms of what's going on the planet's surface today, why all of the things that are happening are in fact happening at a quickening pace, and some ideas as well as to how we can prepare emotionally, spiritually, for the days that are ahead of us on this ever-changing world. So I just wanted to give you some personal insight as to the amazing people that I feel absolutely blessed to have join us for the 2016 Transformational Shift Conference. It's going to happen at the DoubleTree Hotel, Reed Park, on the corner of Alvernon and 22nd Street over in Tucson, the weekend of October the 21st through the 23rd in Tucson. Just understand that Tucson, that time of year, very comfortable. 80, 82, 84 degrees, sunny blue skies, dry. Very, very nice. What else? Yes, Saturday evening, expect an amazing live concert. If in fact we get good weather, which I expect we will, we'll probably do it outside under the stars, which will make it even more fun. And just expect some great, fun, contemporary music that you'll be able to listen to live on Saturday evening. So, all in all, I expect it's going to be an amazing, fun, and enlightening conference. If you only have to choose one conference out of the many other conferences that you go to this summer, I hope that you'll come to ours and come down to Tucson the third weekend of October, which is still summer in Tucson. And you'll get to meet some amazingly gifted people who've had some amazing lifetime experiences that they are open and willing and wanting to share with you. In addition, one point of differentiation, actually an exciting point of differentiation for me and hopefully for you, will be that I've made specific plans for this conference to allot for close to 4 hours worth of what I'm calling interactive sessions with speaker groups. Now what this means is that on both Saturday and Sunday, approximately 2 hours in each day, there will be 2 sets of speakers up on the dais with me as sort of a host and moderator, and a group of 4 to 5 speakers collectively sitting in very comfortable chairs. I'll do some brief introductions each day, and then primarily the other hour and 3/4, you in the audience with live wireless mics being passed around, you will get to have almost 2-hour sessions of Q&A, questions and answers, of those speakers sitting in that collective group of 4 to 5 people. Now keep in mind, this is in addition to the typical Q&A you're going to be able to have after each speaker has spoken. So you'll get 2 sets, 1 on each day, 1 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday, 2 additional opportunities, almost 4 hours of Q&A between you, the attendees, the audience, and the different collective speaker groups of 4 to 5 people in each group on both Saturday and Sunday. And I wanted to do this so you could have a far greater opportunity to interact with these speakers and ask some maybe burning questions that you've had for years that have never been quite addressed properly. Again, a point of differentiation between this conference here in Tucson and anyone else's. And if you do come join us, I'm sure that it will be an enlightening, enjoyable, and fun experience that you'll always remember as you look back in the many things that you've done in this lifetime. Thanks for listening. You can go to www.transformationalshiftevents.com/conferences-and-events.html. You can read all about the speakers. You can purchase tickets there. You can book your hotel room there at that spot as well. And if you want to read some more in-depth information about the actual speakers, you can head over to the speaker page and read the mini bios about them to get a better sense and more details regarding who they are as people. Thanks for listening. I hope that you come and join us in Tucson in October, and I know that it will be a memorable, enjoyable experience for you if you do join us. Take care. Hoda Kote.